Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast.
Hi, everyone. We're really happy you are here with us again today.
As always, thank you for spending your time with us.
Yes, whether you are at home, in your car, or maybe walking outside, we're glad you're listening.
Today's topic is something I think many people struggle with.
Oh, yes. I already know this will be relatable.
We're talking about overthinking.
Thinking too much.
Yes, when your mind just doesn't stop.
When you replay the same situation again and again.
Or when you imagine problems that are not even real yet.
That one is dangerous. Imagining problems that may never happen.
Do you overthink a lot?
Honestly, yes, especially at night.
Why at night?
Because everything is quiet. There are no distractions, so my brain becomes louder.
That's so true. During the day, we are busy. At night, our thoughts become very clear.
Sometimes too clear.
What do you usually overthink about?
Small conversations.
Really?
Yes, like if I said something awkward.
Oh no, I do that too.
I will replay the moment and think, why did I say that?
Or maybe they misunderstood me.
Exactly. And the funny thing is, the other person probably forgot already.
But we remember it for 3 days.
Or 3 weeks.
Why do you think we do that?
Maybe because we care too much about what people think.
That makes sense. We want to look good. We want to be accepted.
Yes, so when something feels imperfect, our brain tries to fix it.
But we cannot fix the past.
No, we can't, but our brain doesn't understand that. It takes trying.
I also overthink about the future.
Like what?
Like, what if I fail?
That's a big one.
Even before I start something new, I imagine all the bad results.
So you feel tired before you even begin.
Exactly. It's like running a marathon in my head.
That's a good example. Overthinking is mental running.
And it uses a lot of energy.
Yes. Sometimes after overthinking, I feel physically tired.
Me too.
So here's the question. Is thinking bad?
Good question. I don't think thinking is bad. Thinking is important.
Yes, thinking helps us solve problems.
But overthinking is different.
Overthinking is thinking without action.
Or thinking without solution.
Yes, it's like being stuck in a circle.
You start with one thought.
Then that thought creates another problem.
And that problem creates fear.
And fear creates more thinking.
It never ends.
So how do we know when we are thinking normally and when we are overthinking?
Maybe we can ask ourselves, is this helping me?
That's simple but powerful.
If thinking helps you make a decision, that's good.
But if thinking only makes you more anxious, that's overthinking.
I like that difference.
Also, normal thinking usually leads to action.
Overthinking leads to more thinking.
Yes, no movement, just circles.
I remember one time I wanted to send an important email.
What happened?
I wrote it, then I checked it 10 times.
10 times?
Yes, I changed small words again and again.
Did it make it much better?
Not really. It was already good after the second check.
So what were you afraid of?
I was afraid of making a mistake.
That's very common.
But in the end, I wasted 1 hour.
Overthinking steals time.
And peace.
And confidence.
So maybe today we can explore why we overthink.
And how to slowly reduce it.
Not stop completely, because that might be impossible.
Yes, we are human. We will always think.
But maybe we can think in a healthier way.
I like that goal. Healthier thinking.
So if you are listening right now and you sometimes cannot stop your thoughts,
You are not alone.
not at all.
Today, let's talk about it calmly.
And step by step.
Just like small habits.
Yes, small steps for a quieter mind. So why do you think we overthink so much?
I think one big reason is fear.
Fear of what?
Fear of making mistakes. Fear of being judged. Fear of losing something.
That's true. Overthinking feels like protection.
Yes, our brain thinks if I think about this long enough, I can prevent a problem.
But most of the time, the problem is not even real yet.
Exactly. It's just imagination.
So overthinking is like trying to control the future?
Yes, and the future is impossible to control completely.
That's frustrating for the brain.
Very frustrating. The brain loves certainty.
But life is uncertain.
Always.
I notice that I overthink more when something is important to me.
That makes sense. The more you care, the more you think.
For example, if I don't care about a person, I don't think much about what they say.
But if it's someone close to you,
Then I analyze every word.
I do that too. Sometimes someone sends a short message like, okay.
Oh no, that one word can create many stories.
Yes, I start thinking, are they angry? Did I do something wrong?
And maybe they're just busy.
Exactly. But our brain prefers drama.
Why does it do that?
I think our brain wants to prepare for danger.
Like survival mode?
Yes, in the past, humans needed to think about danger to survive.
Like wild animals or bad weather.
Right. So the brain learned to look for problems.
But now the danger is often social situations
Or work problems.
or future plans.
But our brain reacts the same way.
So overthinking is not because we're weak.
No, it's just how the brain works.
That makes me feel a little better.
Me too, because many people blame themselves.
They say, why can't I just relax?
Or, why am I like this?
But maybe the better question is, how can I guide my thoughts better?
I like that. Guide, not fight.
Fighting thoughts usually makes them stronger.
Yes, if I say, don't think about it, I think about it more.
Exactly. It's like saying, don't think about a pink elephant.
And suddenly you see a pink elephant.
So instead of stopping thoughts, maybe we can change our relationship with them.
What do you mean?
Maybe we can see thoughts as just thoughts, not facts.
That's powerful, because when I overthink, it feels very real,
Yes, it feels like truth.
even if it's just imagination.
For example, if I think I will fail, that is not a fact, it's just a thought.
But when we repeat it many times, it feels true.
Exactly, repetition makes it stronger.
So maybe one step is to ask, is this a fact or just a story?
That's a good question.
Let's try an example.
Okay.
You send a message and the person doesn't reply for 2 hours.
My brain says they are ignoring me.
Is that a fact or just a story?
No, it's a story.
What are other possible explanations?
They're working. Their phone battery is dead. They didn't see the message.
Exactly. There are many possibilities.
But overthinking chooses the worst one.
Yes, it often chooses the negative story.
So maybe we need to practice choosing neutral stories.
Not positive, just neutral.
That feels more realistic.
Instead of, they hate me, maybe say, I don't know why they haven't replied yet.
That sentence feels calm.
Yes, I don't know is very peaceful.
I like that. I don't know.
Because many times the truth is we really don't know.
But our brain hates not knowing,
So it creates a story quickly.
and usually not a happy story.
Unfortunately, yes.
So in this episode, maybe we can learn to pause before believing every thought.
Pause and question it gently.
Not in an angry way,
Just curious.
like, interesting thought.
Is that true?
That small pause can change everything.
It gives us space.
And space gives us control.
I think that's a good place to continue from.
Yes, in the next part, maybe we can talk about simple techniques to calm an overthinking mind.
Simple and practical.
Something our listeners can try today.
Yes, small steps again.
Small steps for a quieter brain. So let's talk about something practical. When overthinking starts, what can we actually do?
Yes, because understanding is good, but we also need action.
Exactly. So what is the first simple thing someone can try?
I think the first step is to notice it.
Notice that you are overthinking.
Yes, many times we are inside the thoughts and we don't even realize it.
That's true. It feels normal when we are in it.
But if you can say, oh, I am overthinking right now, that already creates distance.
Distance between you and the thought.
Yes, instead of being the thought, you are watching the thought.
That sounds simple, but powerful.
It is simple. When your mind says, what if I fail? What if this goes wrong?
You say,
I notice that I am worrying.
not this will go wrong.
Exactly. You change the sentence.
So instead of I will fail, say I'm having the thought that I will fail.
Yes, that small change is very important.
Because now it's just a thought, not reality.
Right. It becomes lighter.
I like that. What is another technique?
Breathing.
Simple breathing?
Yes, when we overthink, our body is usually tense.
That's true. My shoulders feel tight.
And breathing becomes shallow, very fast and short.
I never noticed that, but I think you're right.
So one easy exercise is this. Slow down your breathing.
How?
Breathe in slowly for 4 seconds,
Okay.
then hold for 4 seconds,
All right.
then breathe out slowly for 6 seconds.
Longer exhale.
Yes, longer exhale helps the body relax.
So we calm the body first.
Exactly. When the body relaxes, the mind also becomes calmer.
That makes sense, because overthinking is not only in the head, it's also in the body.
Yes, they are connected.
I like that this is something you can do anywhere,
On the bus, at work, before sleep.
especially before sleep.
Oh yes, night overthinking needs breathing.
What about writing thoughts down? Does that help?
Very much. When thoughts stay in your head, they feel big.
Like a cloud.
Yes, but when you write them on paper, they look smaller.
And more clear.
Exactly. Sometimes when I write my worries, I realize they're not logical.
Because on paper, you can see them clearly.
Yes, and you can ask questions.
Like what?
What is the worst thing that can happen?
That sounds scary.
It does, but usually the worst case is not as terrible as we imagine.
And what is the best case?
Yes, that too. And then ask, what is the most realistic case?
I like that because overthinking usually jumps to the worst case.
Exactly. So we bring balance.
So, step 1, notice the thought.
Step 2, calm the body with breathing.
Step 3, write it down and question it.
Yes, simple steps.
None of them are dramatic.
No, just small tools.
You know, I also think taking action helps stop overthinking.
Definitely. Action breaks the cycle.
For example, if I overthink about sending a message, maybe I should just send it.
Yes, instead of thinking for 1 hour.
If I overthink about starting a project, maybe I should just do the first small step.
Like opening the document.
Or writing one sentence.
Action creates clarity.
And overthinking creates confusion.
That's a good sentence.
I just made it up.
It's true, though. When you act, you get real information.
But when you only think, you create imaginary information.
Which is often wrong.
So maybe the real enemy is not thinking.
It's staying stuck.
Staying in the mind without moving.
Yes, even a small action can change your mental state.
Like standing up and walking for 5 minutes.
Or drinking water.
Or talking to someone.
Yes, sometimes sharing your thoughts out loud makes them less scary.
Because another person can give a different perspective.
And remind you that your story is not the only story.
I think that's important. We are not our thoughts.
We are the person listening to our thoughts.
That sounds peaceful.
It is, and it takes practice.
Just like building a small habit.
Exactly. Calming overthinking is also a habit.
A habit of awareness.
A habit of pausing.
And a habit of choosing better thoughts.
Not perfect thoughts.
Just healthier ones.
Yes, little by little.
Small steps again.
Always small steps.
I think overthinking is very strong in relationships.
Yes, especially romantic relationships or close friendships.
Because emotions are involved.
And when emotions are strong, thoughts become louder.
For example, if your partner sounds a little different, you start thinking something is wrong.
Yes, maybe they are just tired.
But your mind says, they're upset with me.
And then you replay every conversation from the past week.
That is exhausting.
Very exhausting. And sometimes we create problems that were never there.
That's true. Overthinking can damage relationships.
Because instead of asking directly, we imagine silently.
And imagination is usually negative.
Yes, we don't imagine everything is fine. We imagine something is wrong.
So what is the healthier choice?
Communication.
That sounds simple, but it's hard.
It is hard because we are afraid of the answer.
Or afraid to look insecure.
Exactly. But asking calmly is better than suffering quietly.
For example, instead of thinking all night, you can say, "Hey, I feel a little worried. Is everything okay?"
That sentence is honest and gentle.
And it gives the other person a chance to explain.
Most of the time, the answer is simple.
And all the stress was unnecessary.
Yes, overthinking often fills silence with fear.
That's a strong sentence.
Silence is neutral, but our mind makes it negative.
I also think overthinking affects decision-making.
Oh yes, that's a big one.
Sometimes I spend too much time choosing something small,
Like what?
like choosing a course to study or even choosing what to buy.
Analysis paralysis.
Yes, too many options.
When we have too many choices, we're afraid to choose wrong.
So we don't choose at all,
Or we keep researching for weeks.
and still feel unsure.
I think one helpful idea is this: there is no perfect decision.
That's hard to accept.
It is, but every choice has good and bad sides.
So waiting for the perfect choice is impossible.
Yes, sometimes good enough is enough.
I like that phrase, good enough.
Overthinkers want perfect,
But perfect creates pressure.
and pressure creates more overthinking.
So maybe we need to limit our thinking time.
What do you mean?
For example, say, I will think about this for 2 days.
And after 2 days,
I will choose, even if I still feel unsure.
that creates a boundary.
Yes, because without a boundary, thinking never ends.
Aha, I like that strategy. It gives structure.
Another thing I learned is this. Action creates clarity.
You said that before, and it's very true.
Sometimes we cannot think our way to confidence.
We need experience.
Yes, if you try something and it doesn't work, you learn.
And learning reduces future overthinking,
Because now you have real data.
not just imagination.
So maybe mistakes are not the enemy?
Overthinking is the bigger enemy.
That's interesting.
Because mistakes teach, overthinking only repeats.
Wow, that's powerful.
I think many people wait for confidence before acting.
But confidence often comes after action.
Yes, similar to small habits.
So the pattern is clear. Small action reduces fear.
And reduces overthinking.
You know what helps me sometimes?
What?
Asking myself, will this matter in 5 years?
That's a good question.
Many small worries will not matter at all.
But in the moment, they feel huge.
That question gives perspective.
Perspective is very important for overthinkers.
Because overthinking makes small things look big.
And perspective makes big fears look smaller.
I think we all overthink sometimes.
Yes, it's normal.
The goal is not to become someone who never thinks.
The goal is to think clearly, not constantly.
That's a good way to say it. Clear thinking, not constant thinking.
And when we notice we're stuck, we pause,
Breathe.
question the story,
Take small action.
communicate when needed.
That sounds like a healthy plan.
Yes, simple, but practical.
After talking about all this, I realized something important.
What is that?
Overthinking is not a sign that we are broken.
Aha, I like that.
It just means we care.
Yes, we care about people, about our future, about doing well.
The problem is not caring.
The problem is when caring turns into fear.
And fear turns into endless thinking.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe we don't need to fight our thoughts.
We just need to guide them gently,
Notice them.
breathe through them,
Question them.
and then take small action.
I think small action is the key again.
Yes, action brings us back to reality.
Reality is usually less scary than imagination.
That's very true. Our imagination can be dramatic.
Especially at night.
Yes, nighttime overthinking is very creative.
Maybe tonight, if someone is listening and starts to overthink,
They can try the breathing exercise.
inhale slowly.
Hold,
Exhale longer.
and remind yourself, this is just a thought,
Not a fact.
not the future.
Just a thought passing by.
Thoughts are like clouds.
They move if we don't hold them too tightly.
Wow, I like that image.
And if something is really important,
Write it down tomorrow.
or talk to someone you trust.
Yes, don't carry everything alone.
Overthinking feels lonely,
Because it happens inside the head.
but many people experience it.
You are not the only one.
Not at all.
I think the most powerful sentence today is, I don't know.
Yes, instead of creating a negative story.
Say, I don't know yet.
That sentence gives space.
And space brings calm.
So maybe the goal is not to control every outcome?
But to trust ourselves to handle whatever comes.
That feels strong.
Because confidence is not knowing everything will go well.
It is knowing you can deal with it if it doesn't.
That mindset reduces overthinking.
Yes, because you don't need to solve every possible problem in advance.
You solve it when it comes.
One step at a time.
Just like small habits.
Just like small actions.
Everything connects.
So, if you are listening right now and your mind feels busy,
Pause for a moment.
take one slow breath.
And remind yourself that you are more than your thoughts.
Your thoughts are part of you,
But they are not all of you.
and you can choose which thoughts to follow.
That choice is powerful.
All right, I think this is a good place to end today's episode.
Yes, I feel like we covered a lot in a calm way.
Thank you so much for listening until the end.
We truly appreciate your time and your attention.
If this episode helped you even a little bit, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
And turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode.
Also, we would love to hear from you.
Yes, tell us in the comments.
Do you overthink more about the past, the present, or the future?
And what technique will you try first?
Breathing, writing, taking small action?
Share your experience with us.
Your comments really motivate us to continue creating these conversations.
Thank you again for being here with us today.
Take care of your mind,
Be gentle with your thoughts.
and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe the channel to find out what's more interesting.